Why seniors over 60 struggle to lose weight? That's the question I want to dive into today. And let's not waste time because I know many of you watching have been living this struggle for years. You've tried diets, you've counted calories, you've walked, you've cut sugar. You've even skipped meals, and yet the scale refuses to move. And maybe the most frustrating part is when you see someone younger cut out soda for 2 weeks and suddenly drop 10 pounds. While you're doing everything right and still stuck, so why is it so much harder after 60? The answer is both scientific and deeply personal. And once you understand it, you'll finally see that your body isn't broken. It's just operating under a new set of rules that nobody explained to you. Let me start with something I hear from almost every senior. They'll say, I used to lose weight easily in my 30s and 40s. I would skip dessert and boom, 2 pounds gone. But now, I can't even enjoy half a bagel without feeling it on my waistline. That's not your imagination. As we cross into our 60s, our metabolism, the engine that burns calories, slows down. Not just by a little, but in a way that makes a real difference. Think of your metabolism like a fireplace. In your 20s, the flames were roaring. Toss in a piece of bread, and it burned instantly. In your 60s, that fire has calmed to glowing embers. You toss in the same bread and it just sits there, smoldering slowly. That's why the old tricks don't work anymore. But metabolism is only one part of the story. Another big reason seniors struggle to lose weight is muscle loss, something doctors call sarcopenia. Starting around age 40, we begin to lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle mass each decade, and by 60, that adds up. Muscle is not just for strength or looking toned, it's also a furnace for burning calories. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even at rest. When that muscle disappears, your body burns fewer calories, even if you eat the same amount of food you did before. So it feels like your body is betraying you, but really, it's adapting to having less muscle tissue doing the work. That's why building and protecting muscle is one of the most powerful tools you have to restart your fat loss journey. Now, let's talk about hormones, because after 60, your body's hormonal landscape looks very different. For women, the drop in estrogen after menopause changes fat distribution, leading to more belly fat. For men, declining testosterone contributes to lower muscle mass and higher fat storage. Add in insulin resistance, a common issue as we age. Suddenly your body is primed to hold on to fat, especially around the midsection. This isn't about vanity. Belly fat is metabolically active, releasing inflammatory signals that increase the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and joint pain. So losing weight after 60 is not just about fitting into clothes, it's about protecting your health, energy, and independence. Here's something you may not realize. Your lifestyle habits may not have kept up with your changing body. Many seniors eat less because they believe eating less is the only way to lose weight. But the truth is, eating less can sometimes backfire. When you restrict calories too much, your body goes into survival mode, slowing metabolism even further and burning muscle instead of fat. I've seen seniors who eat like birds yet still gain weight. The fix: not starving yourself, but choosing foods that give your body the nutrition and satiety it needs. Protein becomes crucial here. While younger people can skimp on protein and get away with it, seniors over 60 need more protein to preserve muscle and keep metabolism alive. A breakfast of eggs, Greek yogurt, or a plant-based protein shake can literally be the difference between muscle maintenance and muscle loss. But weight loss is not only a physical journey, it's also emotional. I want to acknowledge the frustration, the shame, the self-blame many of you carry. Maybe you feel invisible, like the diet industry ignores you, focusing on 20-year-olds in bikinis instead of real people who want health and energy in their 60s. I want you to hear this. Your body is not broken. You are not lazy. You are not doomed to stay stuck. What you need is a strategy designed for your stage of life, not recycled advice from fitness magazines written for teenagers. And that's exactly what we're uncovering today. So what works? Let's break it down. The first key is movement, not just walking, though walking is great, but strength training. Even light resistance, like bands or small dumbbells, can signal your body to preserve and build muscle. Studies show that seniors who lift weights just 2 to 3 times a week can increase muscle mass, boost metabolism, and lose fat more effectively than those who only focus on cardio. Think of it as teaching your body that muscle is valuable and needs to be maintained. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. You just need consistency. The second key is food timing and quality. Many seniors graze throughout the day, snacking on crackers, bread, or sweets. These small bites spike insulin repeatedly, making it harder for the body to burn fat. A better strategy is balanced meals that keep you satisfied protein, fiber-rich vegetables, and healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. Eating this way keeps blood sugar stable, reduces cravings, and supports fat loss. And yes, you can still enjoy treats, but they should complement your meals, not replace them. The third key is sleep and stress management, which often get overlooked. After 60, many people struggle with sleep, waking up at 3 a.m. or tossing and turning. Poor sleep raises cortisol, a stress hormone that drives belly fat storage. Chronic stress does the same. That's why practices like gentle stretching before bed, meditation, or even simply turning off screens an hour earlier can have a profound effect on your waistline. It's not just about calories, it's about hormones. And sleep is the reset button your body desperately needs. Now, I know some of you are thinking, I've tried all this before, and nothing worked. But here's the difference. The goal after 60 is not rapid, dramatic weight loss. It's sustainable progress. Losing 1 pound a week might feel slow, but over a year, that's 50 pounds. And even losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can drastically lower blood sugar, blood pressure, and joint pain. Progress may look different than it did in your 40s, but it's progress worth celebrating. And here's a personal story I want to share. I once spoke with a woman in her early 70s who had battled her weight her entire life. She told me she was ready to give up because nothing seemed to work anymore. But she committed to 3 simple habits: eating protein at every meal, lifting light weights twice a week, and walking daily. After 6 months, she had lost 25 pounds, not by starving. It's not by punishing herself, but by working with her body instead of against it. More importantly, she said she finally felt strong enough to play with her grandkids on the floor without struggling to get back up. That, to me, is real success. So let me pause and say this. If you're finding this message helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this channel with someone else over 60 who might need encouragement. The journey is easier when we do it together. I promise to keep bringing you the tools, the science, and the inspiration you deserve. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Seniors struggle to lose weight not because of a lack of willpower, but because of biological changes lower metabolism. Muscle loss, hormonal shifts, insulin resistance, sleep disruption, but every one of these obstacles has a counter strategy. Build muscle, and you reignite your calorie-burning engine. Prioritize protein, and you preserve your muscle mass. Balance your meals, and you stabilize hormones. Improve your sleep, and you lower stress-driven fat storage. You don't have to fight your body, you have to understand it. And perhaps the most important lesson, give yourself grace. Aging is a privilege denied to many, and your body tells the story of a life lived. You're not chasing a 20-year-old version of yourself, you're building the healthiest, strongest, most vibrant version of you today. Imagine walking into your 70s and 80s, not weighed down by fatigue or joint pain, but energized, confident, and proud of the choices you've made. That's what's possible when you embrace this journey. So let me ask you, what small step can you take today? Maybe it's swapping toast for an omelet tomorrow morning. Maybe it's doing 10 minutes of resistance band work while watching TV. Maybe it's simply committing to turning off your phone 30 minutes earlier tonight to get better sleep. The path is not about perfection. It's about progress. One small action at a time, and if you want to keep learning with me, stay tuned. Because I'll be diving deeper into specific foods, workouts, and strategies tailored for seniors in upcoming videos. You don't want to miss it. So again, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below about your biggest weight loss struggle, and share this video with a friend. Together, we can rewrite the story of aging, one healthy choice at a time. In the end, Why seniors over 60 struggle to lose weight comes down to science. Yes, but it's also about mindset. When you stop blaming yourself and start understanding your body, the frustration fades and hope takes its place. And hope is powerful. So let's walk this path together, step by step, with strength, wisdom, and compassion. Because it's never too late to feel lighter, stronger, and more alive than you thought possible.